The world of professional bull riding is a gamble. Man versus beast in a dance of danger and defiance. Millions of dollars on the line, all for 8 seconds of glory. But sometimes, even for the toughest of cowboys, the fear can be real. In this video, you'll get to witness the history of 5 of the most well-known bull riders and their unfortunate deaths. We'll examine how these tragedies have impacted the sport and its surrounding community. Before we begin, make sure to hit that bell icon for a more amazing video about bull riding. Make sure to watch this video till the end for a thrilling ride. Let's begin. Number 1. Lane Frost. For the first fatal accident in the world of bull riding, let's talk about Lane Frost. In the world of bull riding, Lane Frost is known for his great talent and skills, and lastly, for the terrible circumstances surrounding his death. Frost was born on October 12, 1963 in La Junta, Colorado. He grew up with the love and passion for bull riding and rodeo in his blood. His enthusiasm for bull riding was obvious from an early age, and he soon progressed through the ranks to become one of the sport's most promising figures. Everyone in the world of bull riding knew his name. In 1987, at the age of just 24 years old, Frost had previously won the Professional Rodeo Cowboys Association (PRCA) World Championship, solidifying his place among the greatest. Frost's charm, modesty, and sportsmanship earned him a devoted following in the rodeo community. He was more than simply a competitor, he was a friend and mentor to many. He was always ready to offer advice and support. His competition and relationship with fellow bull rider Tuff Hedeman were legendary. It not only exemplified the sport's brotherhood, but also mutual respect. Frost's career and life were tragically cut short on July 30, 1989 at Cheyenne Frontier Days in Wyoming. Frost dismounted after a successful 8-second ride on Taking Care of Business, only to be smacked in the back by the bull's huge, sharp horns. The hit fractured many of his ribs. Also, it ended up puncturing a major artery. Despite trying to stand and walk away, Frost slumped in the arena. He was brought to the hospital, but his internal injuries were too severe, and he died. Lane Frost was only 25 years old at the time. He left a legacy that continues to motivate bull riders, fans, and spectators alike. Frost's death sent shockwaves through the rodeo world and beyond. It led to significant changes in safety protocols, including the widespread adoption of protective vests designed to shield riders from potentially fatal injuries. Number 2. Brent Thurman. Next up, we have Brent Thurman. Brent Thurman's bull riding career was defined by drive, talent, and an unwavering approach to one of the world's most dangerous sports, that is bull riding. Thurman grew up riding bulls. He was born on March 3, 1969 in Austin, Texas. Even as a child, he displayed a natural talent for rodeo. By his early 20s, he was interestingly competing at the highest level. His competitive drive and determination won him a seat at the 1993 Nationals Final Rodeo (NFR), a famous event featuring the world's greatest bull riders. The NFR is recognized for its intensity as the greatest bulls and riders compete in a high-stakes setting. Thurman faced Red Wolf, a big and violent bull noted for its unpredictable behavior. This unfortunate day was on December 11, 1994. Thurman was bucked off barely 4 seconds into the ride, which had begun normally. As Thurman struck the ground, the bull's hind legs landed with full force on his back and neck, sadly causing horrific damage. The arena was quiet as Thurman lay lifeless on the ground. Emergency medical personnel came to his help and promptly transferred him to a neighboring hospital. Despite the best attempts from the medical professionals, Thurman's injuries were too serious. He was put on life support but died from his injuries 6 days later. This was on December 17, 1994, one day before his 26th birthday. Thurman's passing tragically reminded us of the dangers that even the most skilled and knowledgeable bull riders must face. It highlighted the need for improved safety protocols and more thorough medical care at rodeo events. Number 3. Pozzobon. Pozzobon's story is one of extraordinary talent, accomplishment, and a terrible fight with the hidden risks of bull riding. Pozzobon was born on November 9, 1991 in Merritt, British Columbia, and was a natural bull rider. He swiftly advanced through the levels of Canadian rodeo, finally making a reputation for himself on the professional bull riders (PBR) circuit. Pozzobon was a popular character in the bull riding world. Everyone knew him for his charm, resilience, agility, and contagious smile. Pozzobon's career was marked by significant accomplishments. This included multiple titles and a reputation as one of the sport's most formidable rivals. However, his success was accompanied by a darker narrative of recurrent concussions and the sport's physical toll. Pozzobon sustained multiple head injuries throughout the years. Each of these added to the accumulated damage that would eventually have disastrous consequences. The recurrent concussions began to have an impact on Pozzobon's mental health. He suffered from depression, anxiety, and the long-term repercussions of traumatic brain injury (TBI). Despite his seemingly positive demeanor and positive outlook on life, people close to him knew he was fighting his inner demons. He was not truly happy. Pozzobon, 25, committed suicide on January 9, 2017, leaving the rodeo community shocked and in sadness. Number 4. Mason Lowe. Mason Lowe was one of those men whose climb to fame in bull riding was quick and impressive. Lowe, born on September 12, 1993 in Exeter, Missouri, was a true cowboy and always had it in him. He began riding bulls as a youth and quickly became known for his ability, dedication, and cool manner. By his early 20s, Lowe began participating in the PBR circuit. He instantly became a fan favorite, and everyone in the world of bull riding knew his name. Lowe's talent and strong professional ethics earned him several awards and recognition from his colleagues. He was renowned for managing even the most difficult bulls with grace and expertise. Unfortunately, his bright career was cut short on January 15, 2019 at a PBR Velocity Tour event in Denver, Colorado. On that fateful day, Lowe rode a bull called Hard Times. The ride began successfully, but when Lowe was bucked off, the bull's hoof landed on his chest, inflicting severe internal damage. The arena rapidly turned into chaos as medical staff raced to Lowe's aid. Despite their quick response and efforts to save him, Lowe died from his injuries shortly after the event. The news of Lowe's death came as a severe shock to the bull riding community. He was just 25 years old. At the time of his death, he was at the peak of his profession and had a promising future ahead of him. His death renewed debates about rider safety and the necessity for continuous developments in protective equipment. The Mason Lowe Memorial Scholarship was established in his honor. It supports young bull riders and ensures that his legacy lives on in the next generation of competitors. Number 5. Amadeu Campos Silva. Amadeu Campos Silva's journey from a little hamlet in Brazil to the bright lights of the PBR circuit is one of hope, determination, and, unfortunately, a devastating ending. Silva, born on September 1, 1998 in Sao Paulo, has been passionate about bull riding since childhood. He perfected his abilities on the Brazilian rodeo circuit before traveling to the United States to compete against the world's top riders. Silva had incredible skill and talent and soon became a rising star in the sport. Every ride reflected his devotion, hard work, and enthusiasm for bull riding, and he appeared to be on track for a long and successful career. Silva, however, was tragically killed on August 29, 2021. This was when he was competing in a PBR Velocity Tour event in Fresno, California. Silva was thrown off while riding a bull named Classic Man, but his spur became trapped in the bull rope. This, unfortunately, caused him to be pulled under the bull, resulting in devastating chest injuries. Despite the medical team's early attempts, Silva's injuries were too serious, and he died at the young age of 22. Silva's death was not just a personal tragedy, but also a devastating loss to the bull riding world. His potential was huge, and his enthusiasm for the sport was evident. So, there you have it. Despite its pleasures and risks, the thrilling sport called bull riding is a monument to the human spirit's strength. It is a sport that deserves respect, not just for the riders and bulls, but also for the legacy of those who have paid the ultimate price. As the sport evolves, it does so with a deep respect for its history, a commitment to safety, and an unshakable loyalty to the riders who keep the spirit of bull riding alive. If you like this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Also, let us know in the comments what you want to see next.